Hey everyone, this is John in China. Hello everyone, welcome everybody once again. I have finally decided to do a Driving in China GoPro edition. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, took the plunge. I hooked up the GoPro to the car, and this is me driving around in China. Sorry about that. But anyway, this was shot in the neighborhood where we are currently living in. It's called Shangyu, and it's my wife's hometown actually. So you can see on the left there's a lot of construction going on in China. On the right you see a lot of the old style houses and walls that are literally all over in China, but a lot of these places are being torn down as well, and they're making way for a new modern type of China. China, as you know, is a developing country, and as you can see on the left, there was a Audi car there. Yes, that's correct. There's a lot of new money in China, actually. A lot of new wealth. A lot of people that have made here's the second Audi actually on the right. There's a lot of people that made a considerable amount of money actually when China was the hub of the manufacturing in the world. Might still be, but yeah, so it's definitely on its way up in terms of development. On the left you can see like a tricycle type of three-wheeler. That's the gamut of all the different cars you'll see. Taxis, buses, all kinds of vehicles. Now this is an example of more of the modern infrastructure that's coming up. This is much wider, of course. This is fairly new. And as you know, China has been adding a lot of cars. When I was originally in China in 2005, it was a lot of bicycles. But since then, car ownership has gone through the roof. I mean, a lot of people own cars here. And given the population of China, that's a lot of cars. So it's creating some traffic issues in certain areas, especially my wife's hometown. There are very narrow roads. There's hardly anywhere to park in some places, so this type of infrastructure definitely is a plus. Now on this particular road, there's a lot of industry, oil plants and petrol and all kinds of manufacturing and companies. Here you see the tricycle type of vehicle. So anyway, I'm on my way to pick up to take my son to swimming classes. And yes, this is me driving in the roads. I got my driver's license and been driving for a few years now. And it's been very interesting. It's been a wild ride. I mean, it's not the same as in the States for sure, but you just have to get used to it. Sometimes you'll see strange things happen on the roads, and you have to just adjust to it. You have a very slow moving vehicle on the right there, and then some faster cars, so it creates a challenge at times. So here we are. It's a beautiful sunny day, and I love driving these types of roads on sunny days, especially when there's not a lot of traffic. On the right there was a gas station, or a petrol station as some people may call it. We in the States call it a gas station. But here we go. One of the things I appreciate about China driving, there is dedicated right turn and left turn signals and lanes, so it's not just a free-for-all once the green light hits. like as is the case in the States. You pretty much kind of have to wait your turn once the green light comes. But here they do have dedicated right and left hand turn lights and lanes, which is pretty cool. As you can see on the top, there's a lot of cameras and lights and such. That's one of the ways I got a ticket, my first ticket. You'll probably get a notice in the mail or email, rather. So, here we are at a stoplight, and you can take a look at some of the cars that we have here. A lot of foreign imports. People here love buying foreign cars. Coincidentally, I own a Chinese brand. It's called Haval. I'll probably make a video sometime in the future about the car. It's a pretty good car, actually. Here you see VWs, Toyotas on the road. A lot of foreign cars too. Oldsmobile, Buick, even Mercedes and such, Hondas. So it's a beautiful skyline. So as you can see on the right, there's a lot of new construction, a lot of skyscrapers going up in the last 10, 20 odd years. The landscape is changing dramatically. I've seen it change a lot in my wife's hometown. Look at the left. I mean, amazing buildings. I mean, that's a technology center from what I deduct from what last time my wife was talking to me about those buildings there on the left. It's like a technology area. So here we are driving on the roads. Beautiful sunny day. This was taken during the summer, actually. Never got around to posting it, but look at that skyline. I mean, amazing. The amount of development that's going on. My wife's is hometown. It's not like a first tier city. They call the cities here first, second, third tier cities. It's not really like a Shanghai, but man, there's a lot of construction going on, and it's an up and coming place where we are now. Anyway, so here we are going towards the downtown area, one of the downtown areas, and there's actually a sports complex there where I am taking my son to do some swimming lessons. It was pretty neat to drive back and forth and get to know the town a bit, get to know the roads. I'm really familiar with the roads here, so I don't really per se need to understand every sign or what it means. When you take your driver's license test, you are supposed to be familiar though with the rules of the road. So, you do familiarize yourself with what the rules are, basically. And I've driven the roads without any consequence in terms of anything bad happening. I'm a pretty careful driver. So here we are. I believe I'm going to make a left turn here. So soon you'll be able to see a little bit more of the downtown development. This is heading towards actually the train station and a new train station that they have. So yeah, you can see all the buildings all around there. A lot of new development. In contrast to what you first saw in the video, which is my wife's hometown area, and this is more of the downtown area. A lot of high rises. These high rises, the prices are astronomical. Owning these apartments run in the millions of yuan, RMB currency, which is the Chinese currency. Especially in the hot areas like this, where there's going to be a mall, and where there's malls and eateries new eateries and such. So thus it drives the price up, as it is anywhere else, any up and coming areas, pretty hot areas, whether it's Toronto or New York City, whatever. Okay, so here we are in our dedicated left-hand lane, which I love, as I stated previously. And yeah, we're headed towards the Aqua Center, the swimming pool area. And we have, you can take a look at the signs and the roadways. Again, dedicated left, right, straight. The arrows obviously pointing to where you're supposed to go. And we're going to approach an area that has a, it's called Wanda Plaza. It's, excuse me. It's a mall, and it's a very nice mall. The malls here fill up pretty quick. People love going to the malls, love shopping. Here on the left, you have some up and coming buildings, new constructions. You see some mopeds on the left, e-bike scooters, different types of vehicles that are on the road in China. You can see on the horizon, it looks like some space pods over there. That's actually, some sports areas. And this coming up on the right is actually Wanda Plaza, and it's actually a huge mall, nice mall, with a lot of popular restaurants, movie, cinema. And over the horizon, you can start to see the sport complexes, which is where we're headed, incidentally. You saw a lot of e-bikes on the right side, a lot of scooters. On the left side is where my son's swimming area is. Now you do have to be careful because pedestrians sometimes love to go in the middle of the road, and you have to watch out for them. So yeah, here we go. And on the left side is going to be the coming up the aquatic center. A lot of new construction, as I said. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous. We love Shangyu. It's a great town. This road just kind of abruptly ends here and just makes a T. Yes, it's kind of a wide turn, I know, but hey, traffic here is not the usual traffic as you would know it back home. It's a little bit more flexible, and you have to be, actually. So here we are coming up to the sports aquatic area. Hey everyone, I want to thank you for joining me on this brief ride. I wanted to add a commentary to it so it's not just you watching some boring traffic. If you haven't, please subscribe, like, comment. If you have any comments, I would love to hear from you. Subscribe, stay notified, share with your friends. Thanks again for watching. This is nearing the end of our video. This is the parking area for the aquatic center, and you'll probably see a scooter coming up here sometime soon. My apologies, just getting over some congestion I had recently. But yeah, here's a family on a scooter, which is a very convenient way of travel nowadays as well here in China. And thanks again for watching. Well, I'll see you next time.